Khalil said somebody AC loud as hell. That could just be Ken's breathing. Bro, breathe like a refrigerator.
Nah, it could be my my shit. Because I got
Jay never misses a chance to try to hit me with a stray.
Hey, you know.
Jay always be trying to throw a stray at me, bro. Like, damn.
Nah, I feel like the kid is like a brother. Like, we're like I don't even know who the little big brother is, but that's what it feels like.
I'm like, damn, like, how many 22s he's sending my way?
Hey, hey, one of these days, bro, just gonna like slap me or something. I'm almost scared for Marcus's wedding because,
bro, all I'm saying is the wedding. My wedding is about to be insane. You're about to have two opposite spectrums of each end. You're about to have like the super religious people and like the super we do not give a fuck people.
That's hilarious.
You know what's gonna be hilarious? Because me and Ashley, we might troll some of the super religious people just on accident.
I wish y'all drank, so I'm not gonna be the one over there fucked up. Marcus will be busy with his family. I know you will be.
I'm gonna be drinking after the ceremony.
Yeah, no, after the ceremony. I'm not gonna be there bent at the well, not visibly bent.
Nah, I mean, all my friends are borderline alcoholics, so you definitely won't be the only one drinking.
My brothers.
I'm making. We don't talk in. We don't talk into drinking something. I don't know. I might have to. Never mind.
I already knew where your mind was going. Diddy J.
Hey, Pill Cosby. All right, let's get. Look, before we lose our stream, that's how my wedding was. Nah, Khalil's wedding was crazy. Khalil's wedding looked crazy, low key. I wish Pence had made that group chat before your wedding. I would have pulled up. The Chinese Pokemon is going crazy. Dang, that is. You better put some respect on All Devouring Whale.
Hell yeah.
Chinese Pokemon. Right. It is what it is, you know. When peak getting compared to peak, you know, I don't mind it.
Bro said stray. Personally, I'm making sure my comment hit.
It was good, Dustin.
All right, we're about to get
Saturn.
We're about to get rocking and rolling here. Let's see, WW. Appreciate y'all stopping by. All right. Do we want to show the chopper, or we can just keep it? I can find it real quick.
Shit. I mean, honestly, to avoid the latency, or not in latency, but the lag issues. Oh, I was thinking more lag.
Yeah, I was thinking of our stream.
But you know, yeah, I mean, we might as well just jump right into talking about the live action chopper. How y'all feeling about that? And let us know in the comments how y'all feel about it too.
Yeah,
I would say out of all,
a chance to introduce the pod. Y'all cut off my introduction. That's like I feel like I'm useless. That's the only good thing I bring to the pod.
Go ahead.
This is gonna do. Jay's gonna be like, "Welcome to the Worst Take Podcast episode."
I can't remember.
It's 50. I was ready today. This is a big 5-0. Y'all
remember? Is it actually 50?
Yes. We just gonna skip over it.
Oh shit!
This is our 50th episode, y'all. We made it 50 episodes. Most podcasts don't make it a year. We had it 50. Y'all over here skipping. Look, I was ready for this. I had this written down. I was like, y'all just want to skip. You know, whatever. Welcome to the Worst Take Podcast, episode 50. I'm Jay. This is Marcus. That's Ken. We talk about anime and shit. How was your weeks? We don't give a fuck. All right, let's go.
No, but how was DreamCon, nigga?
Oh wait, that is crazy. Yeah, DreamCon was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, DreamCon, DreamCon was fire.
Give us your rundown, your experience.
My experience.
Yeah.
Okay, first and foremost, streamers are really rappers. That's like they were all walking around with like security, like the president. I seen RDC when Mark came out. Like, bro, you would have thought like their security was lifting niggas off the ground and they were just floating by. Like that's the best way I can explain it. Type, like,
damn.
It was a really great event. Super black black. Really well put together. This convention center they had it at is huge, so I was kind of wondering if it would be big enough to fill it out. Because sometimes it looks a little weird when like the venue is way bigger than the actual. But it was it was turned.
Because I heard it was a better venue than the one that they had in Austin.
I think it's probably more spacious. It has to be. I think George R. Brown is like one of the bigger convention centers in Houston, so it was a great time. They had a lot of cool. See, I didn't know what I was doing. Next year, I'm gonna know, and I also it was kind of last minute me going. I got tickets like months ago, but I was not gonna go. But I got talked into it, and then my girl came down here too, so we went. So I didn't know. That. Yeah, facts. So I didn't know that. Like you're supposed to like RSVP for some of the big events. You know what I mean? Even if you get tickets, you just have to like go. They have like limited spots, just how many people are there. So I missed a lot of stuff I really want to go to, like the streamer dodgeball and stuff like that. But I did get to see the streamer Duke Dennis, Team Duke versus Team Mark. That game was crazy. It was funny as hell. Duke is better than I thought he would be. I thought he was gonna be buns. Mark was more trash than I thought he'd be. It was to the point where every time Mark put up a shot, they'd be cheering, just like, "Oh yeah, Mark got one. I was Team Mark though. I was Team Mark. Don't get me wrong, because I have my girl with me. The last thing I want to see is Duke Dennis drop 20 and 20 on. You feel when my girl sitting next to me? Nah, that's not happening. I was cheering against him the whole time. She was like, "What do you got against Duke and them?" I was like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it." Black boy Max can hoop. He a hooper. You could tell he's just a little small. He was getting his shit packed down.
Yeah, I had peeped. I'm like, damn, is that nigga like 5'7"?
Yeah, he's there, bro. They're all small. I'm telling you, they're all like pretty. Duke is regular size. Agent looked like he was pretty regular size. Everybody else was like little guys. Like,
oh, okay. Cause I know that YPK dude. I know he's small, but that nigga's really athletic though.
Yeah, he definitely. He was kind of all right. What were you about to say, Marcus?
I was gonna say, who thought it was a good idea to let Friga hoop in that event too, bro? Because that was just a cheat code. That literally
he only had like 12, didn't he?
They were an impactful 12 though. It was like whenever he got what he wanted to get. And it was actually funny watching dang, what's the little Asian dude name? Why am I blanking?
Oh, Ray.
Ray was hilarious. Ray was hilarious to watch. Like you could tell he a hooper, he's small. But he was fun to watch. Mark got to do better job of recruiting next year. We'll say. Zayas was bums, but B. Lou was nice. B. Lou was nice.
No,
they had him coming off the bench. They had him come. I would have been mad. He came off the bench and dropped like 6 straight. You feel me? Like after they were down 15. Like B. Lou could hoop a little bit. I think he might play football like at like a D2 school or something like that.
Him and Zia played together.
Okay. Yeah, they played in college.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Zia he was just definitely
big body.
Big body. Yeah. Re and D, pause.
I saw him a clip of him like falling and like rolling over. It was so funny.
Nah, facts.
Bro built like a Ninja Turtle. Like
nah, literally. It was cool though. It was cool. I didn't get to see the DDG fight. Or his brother fight. I think that had to be like the day. I didn't go on Sunday. I just went Friday.
Oh yeah, I was about to say cause bro, it was funny because all those videos that like kept popping up where there was like mad heads around, I kept like trying to like pause the video and see if I could like spot you.
See, if I was listen, y'all would have got the first footage if I was there. I was like, I just saw
I got this shit.
Somebody out, literally. Nah, facts.
You should have been talking.
No,
shit.
Did you dress up?
Nah, it was not like I said. It was my first year. It was.
That nigga wasn't dressing up.
Yeah, I wasn't dressing up.
That nigga wasn't dressing
up. Nah. I was there. I put that shit on though, but nah, I wasn't. I was trying to explain to my girl because she was like, I was like, I'm an anime nigga, but I'm not that kind of anime nigga. You feel me? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, you gonna see when we get there. And we got there. She's like, okay, I get it. I kept getting put on people's fucking streams. They'd be like, oh, bro, look, it's Timu Duke Dennis. Oh, bro, look, it's Off-Brand Future. Oh, bro, it's DD. Somebody called me. What they call me? It was like NDG or something, not DD. Something funny as hell, bro.
You get called the Quavo?
Yeah, I get Quavo a lot, too. They be like, bro, it's funny, but it'd be like, all right, I just want to enjoy this shit.
Can I just enjoy it?
Because, bro, everybody, I think after Streamer University, it built this wave almost like how it was with the SoundCloud era where everybody named Mama was like putting songs out. Literally, everybody's walking around with streaming equipment. You could tell, like, most of them had, like, one follower, like, one viewer watching their shit. You know what I mean? Or they might have just made their shit yesterday. So it was kind of overstimulating like that just because literally everybody and their mama was streaming. You know what I mean? So everybody was trying to find, like, a little moment, you know. But it was cool, though. It was definitely something. I'm going next year for sure. Next year, I'll be ready, though. I might even cosplay one day. Like, something slight, though. I'm not going to do the full-blown, like... Because there was a lot of trash cosplayers out there. I'll be honest. I was looking around like, y'all really looked in the mirror and was like, oh, this the one? Like, nah, if I do it, I'm going to do it up. But
I hear you.
10 out of 10 experience. Great time. I just wish they had better access to alcohol. Because, like, any line I was in to get drinks was like an hour, bro. We waited, like, for an hour. By the time we got there, me and my girl got, like, 3 drinks each. We were just, like, holding them like this because we didn't know when the next time we'd be able to.
I would do the same thing, honestly.
You feel me? Next year,
that's what's up, though.
Next year, we going. as a pod, and we're gonna be live streaming.
If I could swing it, I don't know. Next year is gonna be a.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
It's gonna be tough financially for me to swing it next year.
Yeah, facts.
No, because bro got a wedding and a house.
No, facts. They said, what y'all think about streaming on other platforms? We're actually working on it. You talking about like as far as a pilot, or are you talking about individual? Because Ken's already on it, mostly with Twitch, right? You on Twitch, right? When you make your long forms? Yeah. Me and Marcus will eventually, once we get out of content hell. All right, bet. So let's talk about some stuff that matters I actually want to hear about. So we got One Piece. One Piece dropped our first actual clip of what Chopper looks like. What are you guys thinking about that so far?
I think it actually looks good. I don't know what niggas was actually up in arms about. Out of all the CGI, like live action anime adaptations we've seen, that was probably the best that I've seen. Outside of maybe what like Appa looked like in the other live action, the most recent Avatar. And like, cause like also like people don't realize that could have probably went a heck of a lot worse than what we think we might have got. That could have looked really bad. Like that could have looked like a reindeer situation from like the old Santa Claus movies.
Oh
like,
shit, I would have
like
yeah, I see that.
Like so I don't it could have been a little bit better, but I think it was still pretty solid. I'm curious to see like when he does his little transformation thing, what that might like look like.
No, facts. The Monster Ball. I saw two critiques that because I wasn't mad at when I saw it. It looked good. Like it could definitely be way worse, like you said. I saw two critiques that kind of I agree with, and it kind of changed the way I looked at it a little bit. Because I didn't have any problems with it, but ND said the eyes make it look a little bit too realistic, and it kind of makes it weird because you're stuck between like the goofy kind of caricature Chopper look, but then you have the human ass eyes that makes it a little bit creepy. And he kind of showed the eyes they could have used, and there's kind of like the round, like the big round cartoony eyes. That
like the Sonic eyes type shit. Maybe?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. A little bit, which would have made it look a little bit less creepy in the face. Like after he said that, I didn't have a problem with it, but when I saw the video, I was like, I actually can see it. And then somebody else said they just need to make his midsection a little bit more puffier because he's like real kind of like slim, and like Chopper in anime is like a little chunky, little chubby, little. I think that'll make him look a little bit less creepy too. It wasn't creepy until people started explaining it to me, and then I couldn't unsee it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it is a hard thing to do. It's a little bit like humanoid reindeer guy. You know what I mean? Like, and you also have to consider the fact that he's going to be animated next to real humans. So there's that you have to take consideration. Yeah. But I'm not mad at it overall.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it either. I feel like also Marcus mic hella loud, or he didn't set it up right today. Hold up. Let me hold it over here then. I feel like live Chopper isn't that bad. I feel like people like saying, it's like too realistic looking. I don't really have a problem with it being realistic, because if y'all want something realistic, then go watch the anime.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
But I mean, overall, I feel like it's not like Sonic bad. Like the way people were talking about it, like you would have thought it was like the first Sonic reveal we got when it was like that first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Everybody like basically bullied the Sonic to being remodeled.
Yeah. Or like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all seen Piccolo in Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yeah, I think you just unlocked the memory. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up and look at it.
Because that shit is ass. So like
everything about Dragon Ball Evolution.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it could be that. Like we could be in that territory.
Oh yeah, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. He looked like one of the like vampires from like what was that one show where they had like them weird ass like albino vampires?
Was it Buffy the Vampires? No,
I think Buffy is similar. It was similar. Buffy's similar. It's close enough, but yeah, like how like they're like weird, like that's kind of how Piccolo looked. And he wasn't even really green. He was like sherbet green or something, like real.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like
it was disgusting.
Yeah,
it was disgusting.
Hey, Evolution. I'm not gonna lie though, that shit hit back when I was a kid, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was tough. Like,
When I first saw it, I was just happy to have it, but now, like in retrospect,
no, in retrospect, it was terrible. But at the
Yeah.
time, I was enjoying the fuck out of it, bro. I
Yeah.
thought it was like one of the best things to come out.
No, what pissed me off is when they had Piccolo controlling the Great Ape. They basically
is that
made
what happened?
Yeah, bro.
That's
Piccolo
crazy.
has some other type of powers that nigga, that shit was not canon whatsoever.
I almost want to go into the history of how this film came to play, who was the director, who did the casting, who like did the screenplay. Like, there's some things that we need to make, because think about it, Dragon Ball at that point was on like it still is to this day, but it was on like a crazy run because
It
they
was
had
at
the
like
games
peak.
going crazy, like movie shows, everything was just perfect except
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I'm looking at it right now. IMDb 2.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 14%.
Damn, that's almost as bad as a Snow White movie, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
That is crazy. That's probably the lowest shit we gotten since the Snow White movie, bro.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see like some of the Baroque Works characters in One Piece. 'Cause I think we have to be getting kind of close to that. Is it Baroque Works? Yeah, I think so. We have to be getting close to that, right? So those are characters I'm interested in seeing the castings and stuff for.
I wonder how they're gonna do the motherfucker with the long ass face. He got
no facts.
Bon Clay. That's
Bon
his name. Bon
Clay,
Clay. I want to see how they do him.
He has to be the perfect. He's one that like has to be high up on the list of castings. Like they can't botch Bon Clay. He's
Nah,
too
they
important.
can't.
Too important.
Because if they do, bro, the One Piece fandom will get on their ass about it.
Yeah.
Bro, they gotta find somebody with like a rectangular ass face, like an Android 16 looking ass face,
literally.
Easter Island Stone looking ass face.
No, hell yeah. I wonder if they have anybody yet. I'm gonna look just to see if anybody's been like talked about.
Because they did the casting for what do you call it? The Alabasta characters, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, the Alabasta ones were looking good too.
Yeah, no facts. Bon Clay should have picked because that's Mr. 2, so that's right. Is that before or after? Is that right before they get to Alabasta?
It's before. I'm pretty sure.
Nigga always want to act up.
We haven't seen none yet. Ken's dog, he having a demonic ass bark.
It was a little small ass like chihuahua across the street. A lady was walking, that nigga started tweaking.
I mean, it's like you got the nerve to walk across my street, my house, walk past my house.
Ken dog acting like he owned the block. It's crazy.
Literally.
Jay, no.
Yeah, no facts. I think I told that story here of how they had to get permission for me to enter the house from the dog. Like, here's some treats. You stand here. Don't move. Don't cross this boundary. Don't. Okay. No. Just stand there. He's gonna come outside. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna sniff around you, piss on you. You know, and if he likes you, then it's
then you're good.
And if not, then I don't know. No, he's a cool ass dog. He's a cool ass dog. All right. So we got One Punch Man. We got a fake little trailer came out last week. Not a fake trailer, but they just gave us an announcement that it is still coming, even though we haven't seen anything new about it, and it's coming fast. Pause. So last week they dropped a reanimated, a remastered, they allegedly. This is all alleged because when I look at it, it looks like
that shit looked the same.
It looked like the exact same clip we saw last year. But last year they dropped a clip of Garo fighting. I'm blanking. The Bug.
It's been a minute since I watched.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Look, this is their fault. They put that shit on hiatus for 7 years. So that's like Fire Force. Don't expect me to remember nobody's name if you go on hiatus for 5 years. I promise you. But yeah, Grasshopper, green, grass, green. Anyways, they dropped a trailer of the fight that they gave us a year ago, and they said they added more to it. They did not. I have high hopes for One Punch Man. I mean, I know we can at least hold it to season 2, which it'll never be season 1, but it was respectable. But I'm kind of nervous because the rollout is really wonky. It's not something you expect from something that's supposed to be like a really high IP in anime. You know what I mean? Yep. Like, it's not even going to Crunchyroll. They got the Hulu is gonna get the rights to it. You know what I mean? That rarely happens. It only happens for some like the more special shows where that. So I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of like hope for the best, but I do feel like a botch coming from them. I have like if I had to guess, you know what I mean? Like something just doesn't feel right about the way One Punch Man's rollout is going.
Hey, speaking of Fire Force, did y'all watch that last episode?
No, I ain't watch it. I didn't get a chance to.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. We got to put Arthur's parents in worst parents in anime history category.
I seen some clips of it. Somebody looked like his dad or something.
No,
like that.
it was his mom and dad. It was his mom and dad. His
dad a delusional night too, or he some other shit?
He in that category for sure.
Oh, okay.
But they abandoned that little nigga and went to the Nether because they had debt, and then they finally showed back up, and they didn't bring him because they didn't want to think a kid should be having to go there. They came back to like help him out find a new sword. They came back with 3 new kids.
They were in the Nether fucking.
That's what they did. They said the Nether is no place for a kid, and they decided to make 3 more kids.
Make 3 more in there. Is his parents strong at least?
I mean, we didn't really get to see him like do anything. They just came up to help with his little arc of like.
Okay, manga man. The one time I want to be spoiled, and you like, I don't know.
No, I'm saying
probably.
Like we don't really get much.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were actually trying not to.
He was gatekeeping.
Yeah, I'm like,
after spoiling the entire episode.
He'll spoil it, right?
Crazy how that works, isn't it?
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh yeah, bro. No, so his parents copped up. They went to the Nether. They came back with kids. Were their parents strong? I guess you have to find out. What?
I wanted to go back to One Punch Man season 3.
Yeah,
bro, it's gonna be so funny. Like when because I'm not even gonna say if. Like I already know One Punch Man season 3 about to be ass, bro. They haven't shown me like one fucking ounce of that shit looking good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit looked like fucking straight up gooch sweat. That shit literally looks like me after I take a shit and didn't wipe. Like that's what I would envision One Punch Man season 3 looking like.
Crazy visual.
Bro, the shit is supposed to come out in like October. We don't have anything.
Bro, the only thing we have is the animator talking shit about the Super Cube animation.
Literally.
He had the audacity to critique the Super Cube episode 7 animation, some of the best animation we've seen all year.
Because now Super Cube looking way better.
I need that man to understand the slander is going to be generational if they don't come out with something. Especially with you being the key animator, the animation director, you feel me? You have all the big names on this project. And also, you took the job of the guy who actually did an amazing job from season 1. So, like, you already aren't in the greatest position. So, you over here taking random strays at Chinese animation. Whole time, we don't even know if you're working right now, bro. Are you employed? What's going on? Like, can we get a trailer or something? We're supposed to get one next week, so we'll see. But
I don't know. He might be unemployed after this season, so.
Yeah, literally.
Because I'm gonna let you know right now, I highly doubt the fans are gonna let Saitama versus Garou season 4, which will probably get animated in season 4, I'm assuming. Slide
2035.
If the same staff is on it, bro, this would be like the biggest fumble ever, bro. Because Saitama versus Garou is really supposed to be like,
bro, that stuff in the manga, bro, is otherworldly in terms of like the art. So.
As for anticipation, that is probably the closest thing we have to like Gojo versus Sukuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's nothing close to it, but I mean, it's just like Gojo
a far
versus
second.
Yeah, there you go. It's like Gojo, then everybody other sorcerer.
I was literally about to say that.
Dog. We're about to slide into a JJK topic. Let me relax.
Hey, we might as well.
That is true. Shoot, speaking of JJK, last week we got a lot of random ass JJK shit. Just randoms. You know what I mean? Like we got the hidden inventory movie with additional cut scenes at the end, which is basically a long montage of different high school moments shared between the main hidden inventory cast, which is Gojo, Shoko, Hidame. What's his name? The one that died. Marcus is better with names than me. Ken, we know you didn't read it.
The one that died. Hanami?
Hanami, yes. Hanami and Nanami.
You got one more time.
You're right. Well, I'm
done. It's Nanami.
No. There's the one. There's the one with H2. He's the one that died or whatever in hidden inventory. He died when they were kids or in teenagers.
Oh yeah.
Somebody in the comments help me out. But and moments that they shared, honestly, I just feel like it was more of them pushing us in the direction that Gojo and Geto were a couple, because half the shit was like, it'd be like class moments, Gojo and Geto. Class moments, Gojo and Geto, Gojo and Geto, Gojo and Geto. Class moments, Gojo and Geto beefed out, everybody else was happy. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it was a whole bunch of just like, okay, these niggas were in love. And it is what it is. It's okay. I just need maybe Gege to give us some kind of canonical, like, you know what I mean, like a love letter that Yuji finds from Gojo's things. And it's like, oh, okay. Unk Sensei was in love with Op Sensei. That's, you know.
All I'm saying is, if you remember somebody sent from like fucking years ago, then
I
bro,
forgot about that.
nah, you not straight. You not straight. I'm sorry.
Nah, literally.
I don't give a fuck. That could be your best. That's not your best friend, bro. That is not your best friend.
It's like in To Be Hero X with the original Nice and that one dude, his villain who was like crashing out. Wreck, Nice and Wreck. He's like, "Where's Nice?" Oh, we saw the montage and they were like splashing each other with root beer and shit. Like, or what is going on? Like, and wrestling and shit.
I was watching that shit the other day. It was like the first like 5 seconds of the episode, and bro, Rex said like the most like literally like just giving answer to like, oh, that is definitely like a couple.
Yeah,
because he was like jealous of like Moon. He like
jealous of Moon. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay,
yeah, he was like jealous of Moon. He's like, it shouldn't be her. It was like some shit like that in the first 5 seconds. I'm like, nah, bro. This is literally Gojo Geto Chinese version.
Literally. And there's another Gojo Geto Japanese version that's coming out. It's basically this anime. I think it's called
the summer Hikaru died.
Oh my god! Literally, one dude's white haired, one dude's black haired. Listen, bro. I'm gonna give you just a quick synopsis. The summer, what's the name? Hikaru. Yeah, the summer Hikaru died. It's basically about these two kids. One's Hikaru. I can't remember the main character's name. It's like I don't even want to butcher it. One day you just realize that his best friend Hikaru isn't who the fuck he is. Like something's off about him. Still looks like him, talks like him, sounds like him, but he's not him. Comes to find out, he asks him, he's like, yo, like, you're not yourself. What's going on? He freaks out, and then he kind of transforms into this, like, otherworldly. He's transformed into some kind of, like, half monster, some kind of, like, demi something. And he's basically like, listen, if you don't accept me for who I am, I'm going to kill you, and also, I love you. You like literally. So the main character's whole world is just, like, shaken upside down because not only did he just realize his bro basically is not there. He doesn't exist anymore, so he's basically dead. And also, there's somebody or something in his friend's body who is in love with him that's not his friend and will also kill him if he doesn't accept him. Like, that's the craziest premise for, like, an anime I've ever heard.
Bro, that shit sound like it was ghost written by Fujimoto, low-key.
That's definitely Fujimoto coded.
Low-key.
Definitely Fujimoto coded.
Fujimoto had to, like, inspire that shit somehow.
Something. It must be somebody from his camp or somebody who, like, drew a few...
the Fujimoto tree, bro.
Yeah. The freaky moto tree, man. They're built different. So all right. So then we had after we got the movie scenes last week, we had some additional JJK Gege drawings where he basically redrew or kind of gave us like some sketches of Gojo lore, explaining how he got into Jujutsu High. His clan didn't want him to. They were like forbidding him to do it, and he basically said, "Bitch." All y'all are weak as fuck, and y'all nothing without me. I'll leave this bitch. You feel me? Like what y'all trying to do? So they were basically like, I think they just like Gojo like let them gaslight him. They were like, okay, let's just have this coming to age ceremony where we invite all the major clans just to remind them of who the fuck we are, and we're gonna let you into Jujutsu High. So they all don't think that we're just cool with everything and everybody. So that was cool. But it was all just random. And then we got the next day, literally, we got JJK Zero Remastered movie announcement coming later this year. So we got the Hidden Inventory movie, and now we're having JJK Zero come out later this year. I personally think the only reason, part of it is, yes, it's Milk Kaizen at the end of the day, but I think they're doing it to remind anime onlys who Yuta is, because Culling Games is really Yuta heavy. So like, and the JJK Zero movie is Yuta heavy. So maybe they're doing that to bridge the little gap, you know what I mean?
But I feel like JJK Zero wasn't released that long ago.
It had to be at least 4 or 5 years, I think now. I don't know. I mean,
right? It released in like 2021.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
I was still in college, so I think it was like 2021. Right? Yeah.
Was it? When did Zero come out? Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
2021. So yeah, it's going on 4 years.
Yeah,
and also, it wasn't that popular when Zero came out because that was just right after. Was that right before? Right after season.
That was yeah, it was after season 1. But yeah, nah, like JJK really started to take off during like season 2.
Yeah,
and like the Gojo versus Sukuna battle in the manga.
Facts. Khalil 2021. Yeah. So I don't know. It was just really random because we haven't really heard shit about JJK in the last 6 months, and then out of nowhere we got like on all fronts, anime, movie, and manga. You know what I mean? In one
trying to get their relevance back.
40. Hey, first and foremost, JJK never was unrelevant. You feel me? Everything that all the best things that happen in anime manga right now are compared to JJK. Like JJK is the marker. You know what I mean?
No, they're compared to Solo Leveling now, actually.
Nah. Anime, listen, the marker for JJK for Solo Leveling was JJK.
And now it's the new marker.
It needed JJK to be on hiatus in order to go as far as it did. I'm glad that it did.
I don't think so.
It's okay. Culling Games are gonna come back, pop out and show y'all. And when Gojo vs. Sukuna gets animated, there will not be another moment in Solo Leveling that can reach that peak. And I read the manga. I can say that now to you whole ass niggas. I'd be like, oh, did you even read the manga? I read that shit. There's not a moment that's gonna eclipse Gojo versus Sukuna.
We say that, but then A1 Pictures gonna give it that extra treatment.
A1 Pictures would have to give it like a demon. They would have to change the animation style and give it like a Demon Slayer level adaptation to like what I can't even think of what fight they'd have to do it for. I don't know, dog. Because even the final fight in Solo Leveling was like it was epic, but like, nah, they're gonna glaze the fuck out of that. Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't care. It's not gonna be better than Gojo versus Sukuna.
Now that you this is a little segue. Now that you've been reading Ragnarok, what do you think?
Amazing. How far? Fire. I'm almost done with it. I'm at like 30 something.
Oh, okay.
I think it's only like 48 or something like that.
41, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely almost done.
Better than OG.
Yeah, 100%.
I think so.
100%.
Damn, already?
No, hands down. Because like Solo Leveling original, where it's really good is the aura mystique. Because like you just know there's a lot of shit going on, but you have no clue what's going on. You know what I mean? We got you know at the very first episode there's something to do with some kind of deities, but you don't know what, and that's kind of part of what makes Solo Leveling good. But in between finding all that out is real like just Sung Jin Woo monologuing and going through shit by himself with shadows that can't even talk. You know what I mean? For the most part, until they do, which we haven't gotten to. Now Solo Leveling Ragnarok. Main character has as much aura as Gojo. Oh, Gojo. Wow, that's crazy. I got Gojo on the brain. No. Not as much aura as Gojo. As much aura as Sung Jin Woo almost, but there are side characters that were already developed in the original Solo Leveling that we like, that they come out as more their own characters. You know what I mean? Away from Sung Jin Woo and stuff like that. Like, Biru is one of my favorite characters in anime manga, all right, because of Ragnarok. Like, he is, bro is hilarious. Yeah. Bro is hilarious. Isol's pretty cool too. Like he just has like a team. It's literally party leveling. It just goes from Solo Leveling to party leveling. You know what I mean? But good character development, a little bit deeper story early on. Solo Leveling story got deeper later. You know, but by then it already has the allegations that there's no story. So Ragnarok just does everything Solo Leveling does better to me, for the most part.
I think Suho, there's more of a struggle for Suho for a longer period of time too.
Yeah, because they won't let him save them goddamn shadows. Sung Jin Woo's a dick.
That's honestly, bro, Solo Leveling, because I heard Ragnarok. Another thing about Ragnarok too is that like the story just started in the actual light novel. Like,
but there's a thing too with that. The manhwa and the light novel aren't the same.
It's different. What do you call it?
Why they do that? For real?
No, because they did something even like low key better. So like, you know how there was multiverses in Solo Leveling?
Oh my god!
So like,
it's like Marvel, Marvel comics and movies.
So like, you know, when you're gonna get to the point where like, is he in like that maze part yet for you, or are you in that part?
I haven't gotten there yet. No.
Okay, so wait till you get to the maze part, and he's fighting like different versions of himself. They use one of the. They don't. If you read the novel, you would know, but like he's fighting one of the old versions of himself from the novel, from like a different multiverse in this maze, and then like they're like combining and added on like an extra layer of like to the model.
Okay, that's kind of crazy. It's like breaking the fourth wall a little bit, but also Nah, that's cool. I kind of like that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they haven't done anything wrong yet for me. Like they let them cook. Let them cook. I was thinking when you said it's different from the light novel, that's gonna be like some fucking Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood type shit.
Oh
You know
no,
what I mean? Like,
no. It's still like it's still following it, but they're just having different things split divergently for like the multiverse theme.
Wait, so am I basically hearing right now that Solo Leveling Ragnarok is a better sequel to Solo Leveling than Boruto is a better sequel to Naruto? Is that what you guys are saying right now?
not at all.
Jay, that's not what you're saying?
Well, hold on. So let me just clarify your question. So you're saying because Naruto is overall just a mountainously better show than Solo Leveling, that it's harder for its sequel to live up because, the writing in Naruto was so good compared to, Solo Leveling, as to where Ragnarok is, fixing a lot of the writing that, not saying was fixing because it was broken, just was lacking. It's adding on to some of the writing that the original didn't have. Boruto had, a lot to live up to. Ragnarok just has to have really good fights. So is that what you're saying?
You could certainly interpret it that way.
Okay. Then still no. Boruto's better.
I need some more chapters from Boruto before I make that claim.
From Boruto? It has more chapters than Ragnarok. What are you talking about?
Wait, no.
Boruto? Boruto?
At least I'm thinking of 2B.
You hear this, man?
I'm thinking of like 2 Blue Vortex, low key.
I'm about to say we had like 100 something chapters.
Yeah, we 100 deep.
Boruto is like he's aged 3 years. 4 years.
Tight shit. No, I was low key just thinking about 2 Blue Vortex, low key. So, but yeah, all of Boruto. All of Boruto's still better.
Yeah. Ragnarok's really good though. Cool fights.
That's good to hear. I'm glad.
Type shit. What we got up here on the docket?
We got our anime week roundings.
Oh yeah, let's run it. To Be Hero X. Everybody caught up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because I ain't. I'm ready.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Lucky Cyan might be my favorite hero yet, low key.
Hey, and niggas said I was crazy for Loki thinking she might have like a better story than the other two.
Well, I don't know if she got a better story necessarily. I gotta see how the 3rd episode ends. But I like the concept of her character.
It'll be impossible to have a better story. Iso had the best story. I'm sorry. Linling's is very close. Hers is cool. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. But Iso's story was just what? No. You're the one that has the misogyny allegations. Not me.
I think Jay is a little misogynistic right now.
I'll break it down for you. Iso had 4 episodes. 4 is better than 3, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Or the Iso had 5 episodes? 4 episodes, right?
He had 3. He only had 3 because he had the one episode called 1 something, then it was 2 something, then 3 seats. All right, 2 heroes, 3 seats.
You're right. 3 episodes. So in these 3 episodes, we got Isol's background come up and everything that happened in between. We got a villain already, you know what I mean? And, a really epic fight. With Lucky Cyan, it's just been a lot of it's been a lot of backstory. How about that? A lot of backstory. I don't know how they could wrap it up in one episode to give us more. Iso had a more full story. Can we agree that Iso had a more complete story?
We gotta wait until see how this last one goes.
Okay, that's the easy answer to give. But so far, from what you're saying, if you had to project, because there was already enough setup to understand that we're gonna get a full story in the first 2 episodes. Like by the end of the 2nd episode, you knew what we were getting in the 3rd episode that was gonna complete the story. Like he's fighting Isol. His brother, his homeboy just died. You know what I mean? He's kind of slowly losing himself to being a hero. You know what I mean? With Lucky Cyan, we haven't really seen a whole lot of development yet. We just kind of seen her backstory and where she came from.
Well, I think part of her misfortune is the fact that she didn't have a saying in becoming a hero.
Yeah, she was
that's what. Yeah,
she was kind of a slave.
The lucky for somebody that's supposed to be quote unquote lucky is
she's not really too lucky.
Not too lucky.
I guess.
That's kind of how I see it the entire time, because, bro, honestly, there's so much involved in the plane incident and the chairman of that organization that overseas where she's joining into. Like I feel like there's a lot that's about to be dropped information wise, like in this,
especially when
coming out.
When the headmaster whispered into Lou's ear.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
I think they either told her that Lou is dead, because when she did her performance, she thought he was dead. It sounds like. And I feel like Lou has something to do with that plane crash.
That'd be interesting.
I think the dude manipulated, like the whatever the fuck, the leader of the shit, he manipulated Luo into believing that it was because of her luck is the reason why like his parents died during the plane crash, is what I think.
Really interesting. Not better than Isol's story. And I hate Isol. We watched Isol kill the top hero, the once upon a time top hero, for no reason. That did something to my spirit.
This is crazy because for somebody that be hating on Isol too, Jay still respects the writing.
I respect the writing. That's how I know. Listen,
even though he be hating on Isol, bro, he was like, "What did you say? You were like, the crash out was unwarranted, basically, kind of."
Bro, I went on a 1 week tangent of dropping Isol hate videos for like every day.
Hey, but we gotta put some respect on Luo though. He might be a better friend than to.
Man, that's so sad. I was gonna say, I don't mean to cut you off, I'm so sorry, but he's the only hero that we've seen so far that just felt like a natural born hero from Jump. You know what I mean? Like Lin Ling kind of like was obsessive about heroes, and when he got the opportunity, he lived up to it. But that kid was the first one that was just like, yo, like, I'm gonna save this girl. Like, he told her to run, just leave, like, be free from this place. And then when she was free, he didn't hate on her. Like, some people would be like, damn, we used to be here together. You just left me here. Like, he didn't even think about it like that. He was like, I'm just happy you free. You know what I mean? Like, that's the most closest to like a hero mentality from somebody who isn't already that, like we've seen.
And then that nigga summoned his bad luck to bring Truck Coon in. The nigga was trying to end him.
Wait, was that him or was that Cyan?
I thought that was Cyan. Yeah, I thought that was Cyan.
No, because she brought the truck in here, but then when she dipped out, he's like, I'm still a calamity. I still got bad luck, and then he forced it to come to him.
Oh,
I wish can't tell what's Ken's head canon anymore. That might make it a good theory. No, that's usually a sign of a good theory. If you can't tell if it's real or not.
Because he was talking. That's what he was saying. He was like, yeah, like you forget though. I'm still this. And he went and grabbed him and basically tried to
once a semi truck slams through a building, I don't know how many more directions it can go.
Bro, I'm just hoping that that Luo like he becomes a villain instead of dying. Like I would love to see him, because he would just be the perfect villain for the story. Like his nickname, the Calamity. He's supposed to bring misfortune. That's a perfect parallel, or like not parallel, but foil to Lucky Cyan as a character. Like that would be perfect.
Also, what did y'all think about the So is the headmaster's real ability to turn niggas into like zombies, or is that because Lucky Cyan was?
I think that was what's his name's ability. I think that had more to do with
Luo.
I think that has something to do with Luo, because his eye. Oh, go ahead.
Because I was gonna say because I'm wondering since they were both there at the same time, like were their powers like kind of like canceling each other out to a degree, were she kind of like nullifying his like calamity, and then when she left, shit just got all the way bad.
Could be. I think that sounds about right. Low key, they might have been balancing out each other's powers.
Yeah.
But I think what we saw at the very end of the episode was Luau's abilities, because the headmaster's eyes were the same color as all the other people who looked quote unquote zombified.
Yeah.
So I think if he was controlling it, he wouldn't transform with them,
Fair.
But the thing is, like he didn't like get like those like things like
on his neck.
Yeah.
I wish we could pull the scene up. I guess we'll see. Hey, look, one thing about 2B Hero X, they're going to hit you with some kind of cliffhanger somehow.
Nah, definitely.
Some way, somehow. They only need 15 seconds. They don't need long either. Like, they...
Yeah.
It's a great show, man. I just be patiently waiting for the cliffhanger. Like, what is it going to be this time? Like,
it's funny because, like, the show is so good to me that I totally forget that they're going to do. I know they're going to do it, but I don't think about it. And then when it happens, I'm like, oh, every single time. I'm gullible. Like, I'm gullible.
It makes me like watching this series makes me want to watch a Link Click, like that other Chinese anime, because like it's by the same director, I believe, and it's also an anime original too. So like,
facts. I started not too long ago. I fell asleep, but I was also really tired. So, wow, a caveat. It looks like it'll get good too. It just may be a slower start, and I have a lot of things to watch right now. It's like 4 seasons too, I think, or maybe 3.
Yeah,
they got a lot. The first episode was an hour long. That's what it was too. The first episode was like an hour.
Okay.
Fair enough.
To Be Hero X is cooking. I want to talk about Lazarus though, because I feel like Lazarus is not getting glazed enough right now. Like,
well, I mean, honestly though, I'm not gonna lie. The last 2 episodes has been on a heater. Before that though, I was like, they gonna have to pick it up a little bit, because to me it was like the same monotonous type of shit.
I agree. Somebody dropped the formula. They were like, oh, they find a clue, follow the clue, dead end, next episode.
Same thing.
But it's about the journey. It's about the friends you meet along the way. You know what I mean? We're getting real cool with Team Lazarus. You know what I mean? They're all like, getting locked in. When Shorty got abducted, they were like, fuck it, we crashing out over her.
Hey, the chemistry for the characters are there. Like I do enjoy like the interaction between the squad members, especially what's his name? Axel and the dude with the glasses.
I can't remember his name either, but I'm with you.
Yeah, no, I think they have a pretty dope dynamic.
Yeah, I like them. Somebody in the comments said the AI episode was kind of mid, but the last 2 were really good. The AI episode. That episode was kind of funny to me. I ain't gonna lie.
It had a good premise, but I feel like it was executed like kind of poorly. Like it fell flat in the sense that like what was it? When the girl decided to help whatever the hacker's name is.
Yeah, the 16-year-old.
Like it didn't hit as hard as it could have hit, in my opinion. And I think it was because like it just didn't have enough time to like develop that kind of dynamic.
Yeah, I will say the pacing is a little bit I don't know if they needed 45-minute episodes or something. You know what I mean? Or maybe just more. This show they could use like longer episodes, I think. Just because how slower the pacing is. Like it's real like chill. Like it's a very relaxing show. Like I will say I feel like complete peace when I'm watching that show, between the music, the aesthetic of the actual artwork, you know what I mean? The animation's fire. Like all as a full total show, like when you consider character development, side characters and stuff like that, voice acting, it's a really complete anime.
Definitely.
But I can kind of enjoy it just off of that. There were a few episodes in the middle where I was like, dog, are we gonna find Skinner or not? Like at this point,
y'all got 12 days.
Dog, literally, the clock keeps ticking down. I'm like, yo, we are no closer than we were 45 days ago. Like,
bro, and the funniest part, like about that shit too, was like when the government like gets involved too. I was like, bro, here goes the U.S. government bullshitting again. Like, they're like, we got like an existential like crisis right now. Like everybody about to fucking die, and y'all worry about starting a war, motherfucker. There's not gonna be humanity left to have a war if y'all don't fix this shit.
Literally, I think I might rather die from a nuke than from the last whatever that shit is. Anyway, from Hopna. Like,
just because one motherfucker decided to outsmart the entire world.
That's really. And he's kind of teasing him, too. He's like, damn, it's 14 days. Y'all still ain't found me. I done gave you every clue in the world. Y'all about to fight each other.
Y'all really ain't shit.
It ain't nothing worse than, like, trying a nigga that's trying to be fined.
Find a nigga that's trying to be fined. Hey, this is our author right here, by the way. Just letting you know.
I'm trying to find it. No, I had a complete brain fart.
It's okay. How much?
I realized
in
what
other
I
words,
said.
Trying to find a nigga that's trying to be fined.
I was like,
I'm with you. We're talking about Lazarus, and somebody asked in the comments. Wagwan, my brother. Y'all can't get quiet after I say that. That's one of the moments.
I was waiting for Ken.
Hey, listen. That's one of the moments later. I'm just gonna be thinking to myself and just yell "fuck." Like, fuck.
No, I had to put myself on timeout after that blunder.
No, it's all good. We all.
Damn. I'm like, damn, that was. It's like that.
Marcus, we need you to have a cringy moment. Just fill it out, bro. Just fill it out. Worst cringe podcast.
We're gonna have a cringe compilation at some point in time.
Literally, this is rough. Anybody watching, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Look, on behalf of me and Ken, I'll take it. I'll take it. Pause. Man, what's next on this list, man? Oh yeah, my favorite sleep aid, Windbreaker. Wait, no, I meant to say Fire Force. That's great. Marcus, talk, bro. You carry it.
Strip tease.
Carry us, Marcus.
Did anybody watch Windbreaker?
Nah. Not on purpose either. Not on purpose.
We just going over that one though. We're not even gonna talk about it. We're gonna skip the next two because I'm gonna let you know right now I did not watch Fire Force either, bro.
I don't watch the last episode either. Damn, hey,
it's okay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to spin the block back on Striptease Breaker.
Striptease Breaker is crazy.
Striptease Breaker is crazy.
How about Lukewarm Force?
That shit is Cold Force, bro. That shit ain't Ice Force.
You know what? ISO on me. Can we have this conversation? This anime season has been a letdown a little bit. Like, we had so much hype coming out of Soul Leveling season. You feel me? Like, there were so many. They gave us like 15 new anime that look really good. You know what I mean? We had a few anime coming back from a 10-year hiatus. Fire Force came back. We thought it was gonna cook. You feel me? Not saying it's not cooking, but I'm also hey, look, it's cooking over an open lighter flame. Like, I
ain't gonna lie. It's kind of getting taxing trying to make mid look good for social media. I ain't
literally. Literally. Tubi Hero X, look, Dongwa are carrying. Tubi Hero X,
exactly.
All Devouring Whale. Don't you dare mention Supercube. Somebody look.
Hey, the Supercube was carrying for like 2 weeks out of
literally.
It had 2 week stint.
It had a shine.
You know, episode 7, episode 1. You know,
I will say this anime season, they were the greatest trailer merchants we've ever seen in anime, dog.
Bro, you know what it is, low key too. I'm starting to realize this about Chinese anime, bro. They really be like they be getting your ass with these fucking trailers, bro. Like, they really be selling you a goddamn dream. They make you think like the entire season about to look like this, and it'll be like 1 or 2 episodes, and then the rest of the shit be like okay at best.
Literally.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the Supercube, like, we were talking about this like not that long ago, bro. There was some T-Bay ass animation during episode like 10, bro. When
embarrassing.
The fucking lizard looking ass thing.
Oh my god.
The plot to that shit was just
what's going on?
There was no plot.
Bro, honestly, the Supercube is literally what people think Solo Leveling to be.
Literally, dog. Literally, I need people to watch Supercube so they can give Solo Leveling some respect.
True. Crazy thing is though, Donwa is still like 3 from 4 right now in terms of things that they've released.
We're trying to shit on shit right now, Ken. Don't be positive. Like, what's you keep going, Marcus. No, they definitely are. I mean,
that's a Hall of Fame shooting percentage.
You're about to see Lord of the Mysteries. They're doing all this promoting. We're getting character trailer after character trailer, bro. I guarantee you 30K frames. I guarantee you it's not going to be evenly 30K frame split. It's going to be like 60K frames for the first episode, maybe the second episode, and then after that shit is going to be 10K frames for 30 minutes of fucking complete mids, and then maybe the last episode they'll cook.
Bro, if they can't do that. They have been glazing them. I've never seen a show glaze themselves so hard before it's even come out. Except maybe T-Bait. And that was only because of Crunchyroll's promotions or whatever. The Lord of the Mysteries staff, they are walking around like they already know that this is gonna be the best anime for the next 10 years straight.
Yeah, like, they're already producing season 2.
So if they do that, bro, if there's no way. They can't.
And also, I don't think China's gonna let that shit flop.
The only thing is though, so you know how I do my who's been gatekeeping these anime type. I have a whole Dongwa list that I've went through, and they all carry that same super cube formula where the first episode they have some kind of crazy fight, like, you know what I mean, and then it could be chill for the next 3, 4, 5 episodes or whatever. But I think what they do is they get you hooked in the first episode with a crazy fight. So then at least because like I've been watching Supercube still, and it's been mostly mid, just off the first fight, and then they hit me with that second fight, episode like 6 or whatever. It's like, okay, well, it gave me a little bit of hope. That might be the Dongwa formula for the most part. Now Supercube is a little. I'm sorry, To Be Hero X is a little bit different because it's anime original or whatever,
and it's also like an anthology.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a little bit different, but even with All Devouring Whale, it was kind of similar too. Like that first episode, the first episode they showed you the Masters battle. We haven't seen anything close to that since.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then we got to see him fight the girl, which was kind of
that
cool.
was also that was before he died, and he kind of got to start over though.
I get it, but it's still a part of the like. It
did
makes sense.
Did you watch episode 4? That was a really good fight.
Yeah. No, I did. Yeah, I'm just, and that one makes sense canonically, like with the story. So that makes sense 100%. But it just still kind of follows the same formula to where first episode we're about to hit you with some of the best shit ever,
the highest of the highest.
They even kind of did that with Supercube because you see two cube. I don't know if they're cube users, but one of them has to at least be something adjacent. Like they're like the top of their class, like top of their field.
Purple hair Gojo.
Purple hair Gojo, literally. And they're like, so this is where we're gonna get at some point, you know. But now we gotta go back to the bottom and watch this nigga fight snakes. And
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Supercube like season 2, like those fights might be crazy. Like that's the only reason why I'll give season 2 a watch.
Yeah, no, same.
They're just gonna.
It got confirmed, right? Season 2 got confirmed, didn't it?
Don't get me wrong. I'm a shit on the show, but I'll still watch it just so we can get it's worth watching 4 episodes of bullshit if they're gonna give us that 5th episode of whatever the fuck that was. You know
absolutely.
What I mean?
Look, we've been getting the same shit with MHA for like 10 years now.
Yeah. But, oh wow, that's crazy. Let
me chill.
He not wrong.
Hey, that's coming from My Hero's smartest fan. I ain't forget that account, Marcus. That was Marcus's greatest content I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie. That shit used to make me laugh every day. I wish it would come back.
That was the greatest rage bait account, bro. No. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do rage bait to that level.
And then when you got the pink mask,
oh man, God. I ain't gonna let that mask shit was hilarious, bro.
That was the top moments in
bro.
TikTok.
People started catching on to that shit though. They're like, that's Marcus Talks Anime's big ass lips. I see those big ass lips.
Pause.
They said that nigga had DSLs. That's crazy.
That's crazy as hell. Jumping around real quick, but I saw Isabella. What's up? She said Lucky Science my favorite. I will say the music in her. Oh my God, beautiful.
Almost had like a
literally
a little trickle.
That music was so fire in Japanese and in English. I listen to them both, bro. Yeah. Like. They put some real, that's like, especially even from a musician standpoint, like the music behind is good, the lyrics are cool, like it's some beautiful. I want to hear that.
Actually,
production's fire,
bro. I actually like I'm glad you bring that up because To Be Hero X soundtrack is like one of like the first like soundtracks that I could listen to like almost every song off that shit.
Yeah,
because like it's so well produced, bro. Isol's little like song, his theme song. Bro, the Lucky Cyan, when she starts playing that tune and Isol and the Isol start fighting,
they start fighting. Shit was tough. Yeah, no, that was tough. Yeah.
And then when he reaches the hero tower, like that theme song they were playing after that, bro, like that girl can sing, bro.
No, for sure.
It's great.
But that kind of just makes you appreciate the anime a little bit more because if you don't know from like a music production side, they had to go get the song produced, get some writers, you had to get the song sang, and then they have it in 3 or 4 different languages. Yeah, it still sounds good. Like there's no way. Like that's them. That's Billy. Billy Billy owns that, right? Yeah,
Billy. I think Aniplex is
Aniplex,
also
like
yeah.
Hey, look, Japanese anime has to. They better tighten the fuck up. One Piece ain't gonna be able to carry them for forever.
Hey, but low key, because like Aniplex, I believe is Japan, and then Billy Billy's Chinese. Low key, bro. I think we just need to start seeing like a more of like a collaborative work from both of them together.
Yeah,
and like, bro, they could really produce something special. I mean, we're seeing it with 2B Hero X.
No, for sure.
That new movie, Lost in Starlight. That's a completely
Korean, right?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, go watch the production of that and the music. This nigga.
Man, so what?
I'm putting you onto some game type shit.
Put me on some sleep.
We were talking about peak, and then Ken decided to sprinkle in a little bit of mid.
Literally, bro.
No, but man, stop all that shit now. Come on now. Come on now.
Good for that.
Come on now. No, because like that's actually because like especially for like mine with like they need to start. Them Korean studios need to start taking on their own projects. And that movie was made by an entirely like Korean studio, and that shit was. If you ever seen like Your Name, and like it was like Studio Ghibli type vibes. So I'm like,
yeah.
I think a collaboration between like all three just needs to happen instead of having beef turf wars going on. So
I ain't gonna lie. I think I just like drama though. I like the beef. Hey, look,
it gives us like more shit to talk about, bro. Because bro, low key, like you start instigating like nation rivalries, bro.
And then you get niggas like the key animator on One Punch Man jumping out the window with hate. Like, bro woke up on a Sunday morning and was like, you know what grinds my gears? Like, nigga, what? Like,
bro, all I'm saying is that same Chinese animator better like clap back tenfold when we start seeing how ass One Punch Man season 3's animation looks, bro.
I'm pretty sure the animator's 19 too. He's young as hell, so hey, that's gonna be even funnier. You know the YNs. Like, what was you saying? All that. And the thing is too about that is he wasn't even like it wasn't like he copied his work. He was talking about other people. Nakamura from that's weird. Like that's like.
Bro, like weird. Get off Nakamura's dick.
Yeah, literally. Like
he's not gonna sign you.
On a kid.
Literally.
He's trying to get signed and shit.
I meant to ask y'all this last pod. Because you guys were talking Witch Watch. Not gonna lie, Witch Watch is fire.
That shit funny.
I'm only watching English dub. I'll just watch it. That's one of the shows I can put on in the background. You know what I mean? But I always end up watching it more than I'm working because it's interesting. But I think I was on like 5 or 6, something like that.
It's a good sleeper anime for sure.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
It got some good comedy aspects. I like the little references they be doing here and there.
Eddie is dumb, dog. He said Fubuki oiled up season 3, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That's one of my old boys.
he knows ball though.
Bro, he just always hits the comments talking about whatever anime I'm talking about. He'll just find the baddest one in there and be like oiled up ASAP, like in 4K. He's funny.
Honestly, you know, let's get into some of these segments. You know, let's have some. It's about time we had some fun. We did enough reviewing shit. I feel like you know.
Facts. We can do a segment and get to the comments.
Which one y'all feeling like? Anime transformations, animes ruined by animation.
Let's do anime transformations. I'll show this one just so we can so people see it too, because I think that's easier if people can see while we're talking about it.
Yeah. I agree.
Is that gonna mess up your edit later, like for shorts if we do short forward, or it's gonna be all right?
I gotta see what it looks like.
Here we
on
can
the screen.
We can test out a few. So here we come.
Even if we show the list for like a little bit, that should be fun too.
All right, y'all. So help us out with this one.
I'm gonna do.
It's loading.
We better talk about the best animation transformations.
So we got Demon Yusuke.
Come on a little bit. All right. Can I like just full screen this? Oh, I sure can.
Look at
you can't see the whole thing. That's so annoying. Okay. That'll get the job done. What you think about the layout, Marcus? Or should we try? Let's see. Nope.
Damn, I look good as shit.
I could build one real quick. I don't got time for doing that.
Nah, we could just show it and then take it off, and then I could put it in.
Bet.
But yeah, we got best anime transformations. How y'all want to go about this? Y'all want to rank them? Y'all want to?
I think we should rank them.
But so we're gonna be ranking.
Or what we could do is we can go row for row.
Okay, I like that.
Then we could make a tournament style.
I like that. Let's do that.
All right, bet.
I'm not gonna lie, this list might be a little biased because we got 3 Boruto fans here.
Oh, that's crazy. I might surprise you, bro. I might surprise you. All right, so row 1 we have Super Saiyan, Sage Mode, and Vassal Lorde. And I'm not gonna lie, if I put all my bias to the side, like, you know, put the fact that I have Naruto and Kurama tatted on my chest aside, and you know my PFP is bored. So I have to say
Bleach
that
cut.
the best transformation on this is definitely Sage Mode, hands down. It's not even a debate. It's not even close. Like, who the fuck are these lames standing next to the GOAT Boruto or Naruto? That's like, what the fuck are we even talking about? Like, bro got a hole in his chest. Bro is already a donut. What kind of form starts you off as a donut? What are we even talking about right now? And Goku, bro, he just wants like, come on now, bro is a Sonic merchant, bro. Give Sonic his form back, like, bro. Bro want to be Sonic so bad. He's not even faster than Sonic. That's crazy, too, to think about. We ain't got to get to that. Sonic versus Super Saiyan Goku, who wins? Sonic.
Bro, Sonic actually, unironically, blitzes Goku.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Actually.
Come on now.
Come on.
But no,
I got...
No, you I ain't gonna lie. You full on tweaked with that one. So you gonna... Bleach has the best drip out of all of them. That's not even.
I'm not gonna lie, Ken. For you to say that he was just straight up bugging on that and then give it to Bleach is insane to me.
That's not insane. That is not insane. Bleach got way more transformations than Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
Are we talking about all transformations, or are we talking about just Vasto Lorde?
Vasto Lorde clears. That's a
Clear
tough ass design.
Why? Because he has horns and long hair.
Naruto just put on a jacket, nigga. Like,
bro,
Naruto
got that drip. He's matching with the
drip is not
toes.
better than what Ichigo got on.
Bro, he got the eyes too. Don't get the eyes. Come on, don't play with
Ichigo got a whole skull mask on with the horns.
He got a big ass scroll behind him, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dragon Ball just clears. Super Saiyan clears. Honestly, without Super Saiyan, without Dragon Ball, these other two wouldn't even exist.
I ain't gonna lie. That's just
okay.
Toriyama's
Kishimoto and what's his name? I can't even think of Kubo. Kishimoto.
I'll give
Kubo,
it to him.
They could bend down on their knees and thank
Whoa.
praise the Lord for Dragon Ball coming out.
I ain't gonna lie. That's just Toriyama's ode to Aryanism, if you're gonna be honest. Get that shit out of here.
I was gonna say though, hey, if y'all want to get a little bit, how come he out of nowhere spawns blue eyes and blonde hair? Huh?
That's get that out of there.
Just saying. Yeah, all right. We can pull Super Saiyan from there, bro. If I take out Vasto Lord is a tough transformation though too.
I'm not gonna lie. If we talking strictly drip, Super Saiyan bottom of the list.
No, literally. 100%.
It's bottom of the list. We can agree with that.
Let's move on. Let's go to the next row so I can really piss somebody off. Boroshiki, Gear 5, or Adult Gon. Now listen, I never ever want to see a man in booty shorts like that. So let's just already X Gon off the list. It's between Boroshiki and Gear 5. And I have to say, again, putting all bias aside, Boroshiki is way tougher of a transformation. You feel me? Like, if we being straight up, like, look at the aura. Just look how bro looking. And that's only a partial transformation. We ain't even seen the whole shit. Like, this is final Luffy right here. You feel me? This is just Gear 1 Boruto, if you want to use One Piece terms. You feel me?
Goofy 5. Looney Tunes 5.
Goofy 5. Come on, that's the GOAT right there. We know what it is.
Tasmanian 5.
I ain't gonna lie. This is also the Boroshiki that called a nigga an inferior creature too. He was talking shit.
Literally.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I need y'all to understand. When Boruto looks like this, his feet has never touched the ground. He is always floating. Like, come on now. That's crazy.
Bro,
aura.
when he was whooping Kawaki's ass with his arms crossed,
my God.
Come on. Luffy don't even got a moment close to that. Come on.
Like, let's be straight up here. Let's keep it.
The best Luffy moment is him smacking his own ass. Come on.
Nah, facts. They call me biased. I don't even know what bias means.
I ain't gonna lie. Adult Gon's transformation is low-key better than Gear 5.
Oh. Now we got some action. Hold on, let me drop this so that we can we can clip this one. Ken, you said Gon's transformation is better than Gear 5 Luffy?
Hell yeah.
Bro, what?
Hell yeah. Come on now.
Should we check his hard drives?
Come on now.
What?
That's the moment where everything that we thought about Gon just became solidified. That nigga's a psychopath.
That nigga's a god.
Sometimes psychopaths are worse.
So listen, even if we're just talking even just based on aesthetics. So you just let's see, Gon's transformation is essentially bigger quads, hips, shorter shorts. You feel me? He's just packing out the jeans at this point, and he grows 6 inches with the halter top.
That sounds like peak human right there.
Gear 5 Luffy can bend the fabric of reality.
And guess what? Gon still clears.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo, if it really came down to a fight, I think adult Gon might put belt to ass on Gear 5 Luffy.
Yeah, I think so too. If we gonna be honest,
Belt to ass.
Hey, if we gonna be honest, adult Gon's hair was warping reality. Because what the fuck was that? That shit turned into ink blots just floating up in the air. Like
that shit turned into tentacles or some shit.
Yeah, so if we're gonna be honest, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga also was able to, with a chopped off arm, able to do one of his strongest key blast attacks with no arm.
Bro,
I saw Luffy grab lightning out the sky. What are we even talking about?
That shit don't even matter. That shit got nothing on a gum. I'm thinking Luffy's power.
Look, you
talking about rock, paper, scissors, my nigga?
Jenko.
First comes rock head ass.
That is crazy. There's no way. This is peak delusion here, and I love it. I love it.
Let's get back on the list before I mess up anymore. Next thing I need is me to be getting called a fake anime fan.
Hey, nah, perfect. Clip it.
Now we all three of us have cringe moments
sir.
from
We
this
all
pod.
have our yours wasn't even bad. Honestly, I wouldn't notice it if you didn't bring us back to it. So I appreciate you though for your solidarity with the cringe game.
Y'all both went silent on mine. Y'all just stared.
No, I went silent because I bombed right after you, bro. It's like if you like airballed a 3, I got the rebound, took it to the corner, airballed again, and Marcus just stood there and watched us. Like damn, these niggas suck. All right, row three. So we got Demon Yusuke, the Attack Titan, and Devil Union. Now let's keep it a buck here. Maybe this is just me. Let me know if I can
take
do
Demon
this.
Yusuke off the list.
Oh, that's crazy. What?
He's not even like close. He's not even close to the top.
I was gonna say Attack Titan.
I'm getting rid of the Attack Titan for sure.
What? That's the best one on the. Honestly, I'll probably say the Attack Titan. Out of all the anime transformation, Attack Titan got to be the best one on the list.
Bro, gonna summon Meaty Mellow for the. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen Power Rangers with better transformations than the Attack Titan.
Power Rangers is insane. That's great.
I'm just saying. Whenever it's time to morph, them niggas' transformations be cinematic and clean as hell.
So basically, Marcus's favorite transformation on this list is a man that just turns into a giant man in a thong.
I don't even think they got thongs on. Do they got thongs on?
I don't think he has shit on. He's walking around free balling. No balls.
What happens to the?
You like Titan
honestly,
swinging?
Bro, somebody got to explain that. So I'm surprised nobody has ever asked the Attack on Titan creator, why do they just all of a sudden lose their privates like when they transform?
Yeah, facts. They don't got no meat. They're just neutral.
I think the meat is there. You know how like in old, when they be doing that, they just to censor type shit.
Hey, we're gonna clip this clip. Worst Take Pod analyzes the lack of genitalia on Attack Titan. Hey, look, you can't get anime analysis anywhere else like this. I promise you. Because that's a great question. Where is the meat on the Attack Titan? Not understanding.
You got cheeks, but we don't got meat.
Yeah, we got all cheeks, no meat. Same with the Cart Titan, bro. Be on all fours. Like, what's going on?
Marcus sound really pissed off about it too. Like
I'm just saying.
We got.
Hey, listen, I'm not complaining about there not being any meat, but I'm just saying. Where's the meat? That's all I'm saying,
bro.
Oh my god,
bro, sound like Luffy talking about the Attack Titan.
Get that nigga.
All right, so for real. Marcus, you got Attack Titan as best transformation on here?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
I'll probably say Devil Union.
Yeah, I was gonna say it gotta go Devil Union.
I don't know, dog.
That shit clean.
Bro, because you know what it is? Demon Yusuke looked like a wannabe Super Saiyan. Like he looked like a wannabe like fan-made super. He looked like Super Saiyan
Super
5
Saiyan 3
fanfic.
with Super Saiyan 3 with the curse mark.
Man, that'd be crazy if Demon Yusuke came before Super Saiyan 3. Oh wait, it did. What the fuck? This the OG. I'm not mad at Devil Union. The Devil Union's tight, dog. Devil Union's tight. If Demon Yusuke was animated now, though, it would clear. I promise you.
I will also say, like, I'm definitely biased because I've never seen Yu Yu. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This was like the end of the show. Like, this is like the top of the top.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he was damn near about to get taken over.
I hear you. Good to know.
Somebody said female Titan don't got no poom.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, facts. They just bumping spaces. All right. I guess we can open it up to the comments. Comment section. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine.
Ask
you guys
us
give
any
us your hot
questions.
takes or give us your questions.
Yep. Hot takes.
Give us some topics. What y'all thinking? Let's see if we miss any. Sometimes they just drop them while we talking. We be missing them.
I'm gonna write it down right now.
Let's give some shout out. Shout out to X Scarlet, bro. Might be commenter of the last 30 minutes. All I see is X Scarlet. W Mans. Y'all read Kagurabachi 81. Marcus definitely did. I got a few chapters to catch up on.
Oh my. We are entering the peak of Kagurabachi. We are entering some peak. I'm seeing all my favorite characters throw down, throw hands.
You got about 35 chapters left.
No.
That's
I'm not gonna lie. If they cook the sword master, then we actually might have like 10 chapters left.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
What if Kagurabachi ends with less than 120 chapters?
Bro, I'm not gonna.
I think they might be lucky to get to like 150.
Bro,
that's just gonna be like a 50 anime ep.
Y'all fucked up my shit so bad that like we're talking about Kagurabachi. I meant to say what's your hot take, and I said what's your Kagurabachi on the fucking thing.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, bro got. I didn't even notice it either. Oh my god. Have you guys watched the last episode To Be Heroes? Yeah, we talked about it. Everybody's loving it. We like Loki Cyan's story. Definitely. What's your favorite anime scene? Ooh, that is so broad. Damn. That's one of the questions that'll stress me out trying to go through all the anime I've ever watched.
You know, let's just go through and think of like a anime scene that just pops up. Like when you think of that question, just straight off the bat, like what anime scene pops in your head when you think of favorite anime scene? For me personally, I'm thinking of when the pink-haired bitch from Code Geass shot up the entire fucking stadium. That shit was crazy, bro. I don't know why that's the first thing that pops in my mind.
Went straight to school shooter shit.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's the American blood in me, you feel me?
I see. Damn, I still don't know. That shit hurt my head. You got one? I know you got one.
Oh, man.
You want to know what's funny, though? I was just thinking Rock Lee versus Kimimaru when bro was off the Henny.
Oh, that
shit was funny as hell. Because like he would throw hands
had
to
me
go
trying to do
ground.
That shit in real life afterwards.
I bet, Mr. Judo, wherever the fuck you what are you?
Out here practicing drunken
Krav Maga.
He got like 4 fucking black belts.
Yeah.
Jujutsu, Kenjutsu, Genjutsu.
Pain arc for me. I was gonna say though, when Naruto pulls up in the pain arc, only because of all the edits that they had with that one song, with that Rod Wave song. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Okay, type shit. type shit.
No, I would say the first moment that probably pops up, definitely got to be Rock Lee versus Gaara, like when he went the hidden gates for the first time. I ain't gonna lie, that had every little nigga on their feet when they saw that shit.
Yeah, and he gave it from Tower of God at all.
We're talking about anime.
It's anime.
I mean, we could talk about Rachel pushing Bomb off the thing, but that's about it.
That is iconic.
That is actually iconic. Look. Touche. Okay, let's see. Questions.
Current manga Jinwoo versus current manga Goku.
Embarrassing. Wait, current manga, right? Oh, embarrassed. Yeah. Goku gets embarrassed.
Without a doubt. And niggas on Instagram try to clown me. You don't know Goku. Like, nigga, yes I do. Like that nigga not even the strongest in his own verse.
You're better off, I was say, pairing him against Whis or something like that. Like, if you want. If
that's facts.
Keeping it a bean.
That's genuinely facts.
Like, Goku would be able to travel dimensions in solo leveling. Sung Jin-woo can't. He has to send himself in pieces to get anywhere. Like, come on now.
Like, Goku wouldn't even probably beat Prime Biru or Igris.
Oh, well, now you're wilding.
No,
Jinwoo's shadow's enough.
bro.
You're wilding.
No, because Igris and Biru were fighting the Eitrim. They was squaring off, and them niggas can create their own universes.
Okay, all right. I ain't got that far. What's that?
They scaled up to because as much as Jinwoo scaled up, they scaled up too.
Hey, listen, the Jinwoo, they don't even in the manhwa. He's just other universes and deities. They just call him the darkness. Like, you know how what kind of entity you have to be to just be referred to as? He's not even referred to as a person. He's referred to as a literal. I don't even know what the word would be, like a piece of physiology or a concept. Yeah, he's just a concept. Like,
also, hey, when Biru had to go meet Suho, he couldn't even go with his normal form. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's my favorite part about Biru. Chibi Biru is hilarious.
Do y'all think T-Base season 2 animation gonna be better than season 1 or the same?
Listen, all the cope I have left is that season 2 is gonna cook. And if it's not, then we're going to have to do what we got to do to get that shit to never air season 3. I promise you. I'm going to fight tooth and nail.
Hey,
fucking up my shit.
Word on the street from leakers is that this episode coming up with T-Bait is apparently the best T-Bait episode yet. That is the leak.
I can't do this no more, dog.
But they did say for T-Bait standards. T-Bait standards. So that means we're probably going to get like a 5 out of 10 episode.
Maybe 6.5. Maybe
because if we get a 6, I want everybody in here to know this. If we get a 6.5, I promise you, if you see the video on my page, you're gonna think it was a 9. The way I glaze that shit, y'all gonna think.
Because if y'all watch we're getting the auction house part where you meet the king, and Arthur's like, "Yo, would you sell one of your children?" moment.
Oh, but there's not even any fighting, so it's just gonna be that aura, the little aura.
No, because there is fighting. Remember when he basically?
I mean, the court jester. The court jester's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, cause he did smack the shit out of that one guard.
It was the dude, King's right hand man, right?
That's yeah. And then one of the soldiers too, because one of the soldiers tried to step up on it, and he just fucking smacked his ass with a right hook.
The T-Bait anime hasn't done a good job with aura, so like. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like Arthur's like one of his strong points too, like his aura farming abilities.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm high hopes, low expectations.
Because we're also going to get Realm Heart when he does Static Void, when he enters his
this next episode.
Because that's all in this, like the way they're going. Because you get, would you sell one of your children? And he presses him forward a little bit, and then one of the guards comes in and try to take Sylvie, and then he Static Voids, cripples the guard, and then
static, yeah. You gotta be thinking of tattoos and stuff.
No, because the tattoos like they pop up when he does it, but like yeah.
Okay.
Dustin, T-Bait is definitely worth the read. It is definitely worth the read.
It's amazing. T-Bait's really good. I like T-Bait. Art is kind of ass in the beginning, but it gets really good.
And we're all Boruto fans too, because you know.
Wait, what you say about Boruto art?
No. I'm saying because Dustin's he's enjoying Boruto.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Marcus, ain't no way you just switched up on us like that. That would have hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on. I would never talk shit about Boruto unless it came at the expense of
Kagurabachi. I already know, nigga. I already knew you. I was waiting for it. It's funny. What anime is the biggest letdown? T-Bait.
Yeah. I mean, is it though? I mean, once we saw the studio, we all knew it was gonna be ass.
I don't know. Berserk been waiting like 10 million years for a good anime adaptation. Rinse, repeat shit.
Low key, Fire Force might be a bigger letdown.
Ooh.
Nah, that's crazy. Because the first 2 seasons were good.
No, but I'm talking just because like we got good animation, and then now this third season the animation.
But T-Bait got no good animation.
But the thing is, we all knew that going in. Like we was just coping for videos.
Oh, so you're saying like the expectations were?
Yeah, because we all knew Studio A-Cat was gonna be ass. So it's like we just knew. We just
how about Tower of God season 2?
That was a big letdown. That was one of the bigger letdowns.
That got to be up there too.
Yeah.
Uzumaki.
Yeah. Oh my God, Isabella! Come on, girl. She said Jujutsu Kaisen was a letdown. My chest.
Keep
My
going with
chest.
that, Isabella. Keep going with that.
My chest. What?
Yo,
Twist
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Twist the knife.
You know what's crazy? Low key, it's crazy how glazed JJK season 1 was. Because I go back and watch JJK season 1. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit was kind of low key ass. Like,
Nah, relax. It was cool. It was cool for what it was. It was calm.
For what it was,
It
type
had,
shit.
it had
Okay.
really, it had really
I love
good,
that.
you know.
I love that verbiage for what it was.
Listen,
for what it was is crazy.
For what it was. Like, all right, G.
Nah, I'm playing JJK.
No,
JJK.
I liked it.
Isabel's one of those commenters that I actually really respect her opinion. She always has like really good, well thought out, like, so like when she said that, my heart's kind of hurt. Not gonna lie, my heart's kind of damn. To Be Hero X's E-Soul arc was disappointing to you, Mix? I don't know what the fuck you said. Mix.
That shit was
Crazy.
peak. That shit was peak.
No, that was gas.
Have y'all seen the Dongwu called Dragon Raha? I saw the first episode.
The clips looked insane.
Yeah, no, facts.
But again, can't go off the clips for fucking China because
can't with China. You gotta give it a good 6 episodes to get a full. Because I don't know if you guys saw the anime I put. Damn, what was it called? Fairies. It was basically the dude that was fighting looked like an older Aang almost, like fighting in the sky.
Mhm.
You guys remember, bro? That anime is a romance anime. That's in the first episode what I showed, and then there's not another fight till the last episode.
You watched the entire thing?
Nah, but I had to go skim through it to find good clips. So I skimmed through all 9 episodes. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Um,
Hold up, my TikTok is closing. All right, there we go. Are we good? That's funny.
Let's see. Anything else in the comments? We can do a couple more, y'all. Fire Force season 2 was disappointing. I thought that was actually probably the better.
That was probably the best season of Fire Force.
They tripped with that one.
Is it true Fire Force lost some animators?
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of them went to different projects.
They needed to, they need to work so they can pay their bills. They didn't know when that shit was coming back.
Because I think some of them are on Demon Slayer.
They were like spread out through like a various amount of animes. Like I think some were like on One Piece too.
Yeah.
He said it was cool, but I wasn't too hooked like Cyan and Nice. Okay, maybe it was just me that was hooked on the E-Soul. I was just that pissed. I was like, oh, something has to happen to this nigga. Something.
Jada went through that shit in his life. It resonated.
Oh, that's crazy. Definitely. Any other questions? Any other hot takes y'all want us to go through before we lock it up?
That's going to happen to Solo Leveling if they take long to drop season 3? Nah.
A1 don't got that many projects going on, so
I mean, it's not even that. They could take like 5 years and release Solo Leveling, bro. That shit is gonna start right where it's gonna pick up right where it left off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because especially where the next season goes, that means honestly, that shit can come out in 30 years and it will probably still hit the same because that's some of the best writing is coming up in Solo Leveling. So,
and they're not gonna botch the animation to that shit either.
No,
I hope not.
That's A1 Pictures. I don't even think they got a single bad project under their belt for real.
That's facts. I mean, the only thing I could see A1 doing is just giving the rights for Solo Leveling away to like some other studio because they do be doing some bullshit like that. They did that shit with 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because now I think about it, 7 Deadly Sins early on did have some really good animation.
Cool animation. They had some cool animation. We gonna let me stop you right there, Bucko. It wasn't all that
good
great.
for its time. It was good for its time. For its time.
Man, what was that? 2015, 20? When that came out?
I think it came out like maybe like 2012, low key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
around the same time as Attack on Titan season 1. Got it. Okay.
And SAO
he's using like every ounce of his
SAO season 1 was out during that time too.
You said what else?
SAO season 1 was out during that time too.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah. Fuck
Oh, this is a good question. It's if a game called Anime Rivals dropped just like Marvel, who y'all meaning?
Jin Mori.
Ooh, yeah. That's such a lazy answer.
How's that lazy?
Because you're just picking like one of the strongest characters in fiction. What would he be? Is he gonna be DPS? Is he gonna be a tank healer? What you gotta give us some more. That's what I was trying to think about it like that.
He gonna be a hybrid. He gonna be a
oh my god, this man is picking the most lukewarm take. He's
gonna
everything.
He gonna be
He's
a
the
DPS.
strongest.
He's gonna be a DPS tank similar to Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
He finna go to work because he got the impenetrable armor. You can't really get through it, and then or he could be like a he got too many abilities. He could low-key be anything. He got way too many abilities.
Literally, that's what I was saying. It's a lazy answer.
Yeah, that'll probably be hard, but that's the first thing that came up to mind. I'm a glazer for Jin Mori.
I see. And it's not even shonen.
I know.
I feel like Sukuna would be tough.
I was just thinking that. I was thinking about, I don't know if he'd be DPS or if he'd be a tank.
Right? Yeah, he's like an in-between.
Yeah.
Because like using Dismantle and Cleave would be tough.
Asa Vanguard. What? You can be 5'2" in a Vanguard?
Isn't Wolverine a Vanguard?
Nah,
that's
he a duelist. Hey,
Duelist, yeah.
I mean Bruce Banner before he turns into Hulk.
I guess, yeah.
And he be going crazy.
Man, I can't. That's one of my favorite things. It's free food. Whenever you see him transform back into Banner.
No, actually, no. Asa's Vanguard makes more sense because of his like negation magic.
I want you guys to understand you're not talking to 3 of the greatest Marvel Rivals players. Just to give you some context. Worst Rivals pod.
No, we would beat RDC though, so let's not get that.
We cook RDC. We cook RDC.
We will cook RDC.
Marcus carrying, but hey, look, I'll be straight up. Hey, look, Marcus carrying.
Marcus is the best out of all of us, but
yeah,
it just depends if me and Jay are on that day. It really just depends if me and Jay are locked in.
Facts. Damn, I guess me and Marcus are giving the answer. So, give me All Might tank. Give me All Might tank. I can run with that.
All Might tank would be tough.
Yeah. No, or would Deku? Could Deku be a tank technically? Because I'd rather have Deku.
He like the duelist version of All Might.
Okay, duelist. Yeah. Because the only thing is, he could kind of have that. I like Venom able to attach himself, or whatever. So like he'd be able to do that with the.
He would just be Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man's so hard to play with. I ain't gonna.
I know, but that's Deku kind of comp is. Really.
I guess you're kind of right. Deku will be support. Oh, what up, Dom?
Deku being support. That's
crazy. He hating. Actually, give me Luffy. Give me Luffy. That would be the literal Mr. Fantastic.
That literally is Mr. Fantastic's identical.
Give me Luffy. I'll take Luffy.
I'm not mad at that. I feel like Naruto would be cool too, though. Shadow clones,
Rasengan.
Give me Yoruichi.
I'll take Yoruichi.
You just
on
using that shit to go into.
I'm about to say, look, on and off the court.
Hey man.
Hey, give me Tsunade at that point. You feel me?
Hey, if we know anything how rivals do with their female characters.
And those you already know they about to put it on their skins too.
Facts.
Every beach episode's gonna get a skin.
Luffy breaks the game. He's outer versal. Big 3 MCs are all duelists. I can see that.
Yeah, that's facts.
Sasuke tank Susanoo. Hey, that's tough. See, they're thinking ball knowledge. I wouldn't even think that's
a good one. But Sasuke is just like so quick too, though. Like it's hard. You really can't do what you do with rivals with like you have to make like several classes. Like you couldn't just make like 3 classes.
Because Marvel characters are a little bit one dimensional. Like anime characters, that's kind of what makes them fun to watch because like the weaker character can beat the stronger if they're like gadgety enough. And most of them are. So Sasuke duelist, moderate tank. Hey, moderate tank would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Moderate tank would be crazy. Kieran for Sasuke, dog. Kieran will be one of them annoying ass alts, dog. All you hear is roar, the thunderclap, and then everybody, it's over.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to spam that move in Ninja Storm. That's specific.
Like
it's like an automatic hit. You cannot like escape that shit.
Yeah, facts. Facts. All right, y'all. Let's wrap it up there. We hit the hour 30 mark. Well, appreciate everybody for watching it. We're gonna have the full full hour-long pod on YouTube up here pretty soon.
Yes,
Follow us
sir.
and subscribe to us at the Worst Take Podcast everywhere you consume content. We'll be back next week, Monday, around noon, same time, same place. Make sure you guys follow the page here and also subscribe to us on YouTube. We're trying to get to 500 subs. We're almost there. Almost there. Dom said only an hour 30. Yeah, because I'm not trying to edit too. Unless you want to help a brother out. Edit this boy. We can go as long as you want. Pause. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Fast forward. Get the fuck out of here. Peace.
Peace.